there, guys, it's Charge General Yuka here. I am doing another one of these. Don't do what I'm doing. Talking talking while driving home from work. Been thinking about a lot of things. And I don't remember if I did one of these sort of things before, considering the amount of videos I've made and currently are holding on to and have yet to upload yet, which is about 20 videos. Also trying to find the right words to say as well. For the past 4.5 years, especially the first couple of years or few years I was streaming, and throughout all the bullshit that I've been through, I've always said, and it did not come from John Cena, okay? He says hustle, loyalty, and respect. But I always say to keep moving forward, to never stop fighting. And all the crap that I've been through, all the crap I had to put up with, the absolute childish bullshit I had to stop, considering that there were so many adults, so many other people other than me that could have stopped it, chose not to step up and involve themselves and put a stop to it all. I was the one who had to be the adult. I had to be that guy. And then the people who were making the loudest noise, I wasn't going to give them the benefit of destroying what I was trying to build. And I had walked away from streaming. And then rebranded the channel. Basically. 4.5 years later. It's not something I'm going to forget. It's the childish fucking bullshit. It's one of the most childish bullshits I've ever had to deal with. But despite that, I've moved forward, right? Can't forget about it, but ain't gonna let something like that hold me back. And neither should you. Despite the hell that we go through, and everybody goes through things differently. Not all of us go through the same thing. The best thing that we could do is put a smile on our face, raise 2 middle fingers in the air, and keep moving forward. There's people out there like the douche that I gotta work with that does everything that they could possibly do to piss you off, to ruin your day, to make it look like you don't get anything done, only to get hit with reality. Especially when you sit there and smile at them and be like, you know, the way I look at it, I've done far more than you have in the past 5 minutes of you coming up here. So it's just the the fact that you just laugh at them, because people like that, bullies are nothing but jealous cowards. That's what they are. People who spread lies, bullshit, they're nothing but lazy, whiny ass, jealous cowards. That's what they are. Relationship wise, for a lot of us guys, especially whether it would be through just dating or marriage, we get the short end of the stick no matter what we do. And why we don't date? Well, majority of you ladies out there, you're the biggest part of the problem there, with the feminists and the Me Too movement and all that fucking garbage. You're part of the problem. You're a big part of the problem. A lot of the good women out there that are surrounded by you fucking yahoos, you're giving all the good women a bad name. Not every one of us, especially us guys, are the same. We're all different. We all go through the same bullshit. Sometimes the same bullshit will be different for somebody else. And yet, no matter what, you gotta try and look at the positive more than the negative, and not let the negative hold you back, keep you down, keep you shackled. Even being 35, I still have a long way to go. Am I ready to settle down and have a family? Fuck yeah. I've been that way since I was in my 20s. Hell, probably even my teens. Late teens. I was ready to fucking settle down. I was really going hard trying to find the right one, and the right one was nowhere near where I live. And guess what? She still ain't. And through my experience and wasting 20 or so years of my life roughly 20 years of my life trying to find the right one, I've given up on that. But I'm not going to go knock someone up just so that way I know I have a kid. That's not how that's not how it goes. I don't want to go through that. If I'm going to knock anybody up, it better be the right fucking person. It better be the right partner. If I was to quote the first Avenger, Steve Rogers on that one, the first partner question, answer. Whether it be bullying or anything else, people just being assholes for no reason. You know damn well there's no reason for it. They're just jealous of you. They're jealous of who you are as a person, above anything else. Especially if you got ex. They're jealous of you because you moved on. You moved on. You have a fucking better job, a better place. You found yourself a better partner that actually gives a fuck about you, whether they have a pre-started family or not. Kids of their own. They're just jealous. They want to see you in a bad situation like they're in. So they're going to do everything they can to try and twist things, to make things worse. You can't let that get you down. You got to fight it. You got to fucking fight it. You can't let people like that ruin your life all because of their own jealousy. That's cowardice. They're nothing but cowards. I know for a fact, I don't need anybody telling me this. I ain't fucking perfect. I work for a living. That's what I do. I can't shut that off. I am constantly working from the moment I get up at 2 a.m. to when I go to sleep. I'm always working. I don't take time off. Even on holidays, I'm working on something. yeah, there's going to be people out there going to do things that's so horrible that you can't let that go. I understand that. I understand that too well because I've been through that shit. And it's like, thing is, at one point I admitted that to my dad when I was having one-on-one conversation with him, that I go through that crap. I live through that crap all over again. It constantly circles my mind. An endless loop of going through all those memories, all that pain, all that anger. It's not something I can easily forget, because looking at myself, I've got the scars to prove it all. I've got scars all over my body, from the top of my head all the way down. I've been through it. And the scar I have the most that people don't see is right here. I mean what I say when I say I don't feel my heart. I don't feel it. I'm completely numb. And yet I don't let that get me down. I keep moving forward. I just love it when people pull out in front of you and they don't drive the speed limit. And I have to slow down because someone's coming. It's just irritating because now they're going 85 miles an hour. Smart. One way to get yourself a ticket. Thing is, when it comes to being a parent, it's a hard thing to do too. You gotta say the right things, you gotta ask the right things. But being a parent is really hard to do. And I'm no parent. I'm a pet parent, but I'm not an actual parent. So I can't really say much of anything on that side of things. But there's a lot of things I've seen people do that I would do differently if I was a parent. But I'm not. So I can't actively say anything on that point. Besides saying that being a parent is actually both simple, but yet also very difficult to do. There's a lot of extra things you got to deal with and you got to worry about. You got a kid to worry about. A kid, when they reach the age of 14, 15 or somewhere right around there, they're going to eat you out of house and home because, man, those groceries are expensive. But even when your kids are all getting older and growing up, they're going to be dealing with people who are going to do everything they can to ruin their day. And you got to make sure you say and do the right things. Still, you have to be, still have to be a parent, but you still got to make sure that you teach your kid the right thing to do. And the right thing to say. And sometimes, if it, say a teacher or a principal or superintendent, whoever else decides we're not going to follow our strict bullying rules, we're just going to let kids be kids, and things get worse and your kid comes home with a black eye, well, and they don't do anything, well, that means teach your kids self-defense, how to defend themselves, make sure they still do everything right by getting a teacher and whatnot, but if push comes to shove, give your kid permission to knock that sumbitch out. I know there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be against that point, but needless to say, gentle parenting don't work. Gentle parenting does not work as well as people think it does. It don't. Try and prove it to me. You're wrong. It don't. There's a good time to be a gentle parent and one to be a disciplined parent. thing is, when it comes to being a parent, by the end of the day, you got to be able to do both. You can't be a gentle parent 100% of the time and expect a kid to learn their lesson. They're not. Especially if they're boys. Boys learn things the hard way. And that's just how it is. But like I said, no matter what, whether it be losing somebody or things not going well at work or losing a job and whatever else, or money getting tight or anything like that, or people just being absolute fucking assholes, that's going to happen. Think of it as lessons of life. Life is going to beat the hell out of you with no remorse. And it's going to keep doing it if you let it. Goddamn, I'm starting to act like my dad now. But my dad has proved this point several times. Life will keep beating you down unless you do something about it. You know your situation is tough, money's getting tight, life beating you down left and right, people are constantly harassing you, belittling you, thinking that you're weak, you can't do a damn thing, you can't do anything right. You need to find a way to step up and prove them wrong. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna fucking take forever, but if you get off your ass and you fucking put in the work, and you prove that you can do something and better yourself, and by God, you did it. Because you know what? When you come home from a long day of work and you go to grab that beer's fucking earned. Or that fucking trip that you always wanted to take and you never had the funds for, or never thought you had the funds for, or would have, and you finally was able to take that trip, that's fucking earned. Earn what you have. Earn what you want. Because people can say that they believe in you all they want. But when it really comes down to it, by the end of the day, you gotta believe in yourself. Yourself. Only. Once you start believing in yourself and that you can do anything, nobody can fucking stop you. The only one who can stop you is you. So don't fucking quit. Don't quit. If something happens and something throws a wrench and it fucking tries to stop you, punch that sumbitch in the face and keep moving. Say, bitch, I ain't got time for you. I got shit to do. You keep moving forward. As tough as it's going to be, keep moving forward. Don't stop. If you stop, that's the end of it. That's done. You can't start again. You have to keep going. You have to keep fighting. If you get knocked down, you dust yourself off. You keep getting back up. You keep getting back up. You keep fighting. You keep throwing them punches. You keep working your ass off towards that goal. And always remember to believe in yourself. Don't give up. No matter what the situation is, you gotta keep believing in yourself and you got to keep moving forward. Don't let, depression, anxiety, that could be a fucking wrench. You know what you do? You punch depression and anxiety in the face, say fuck you. Everybody goes through things differently. And it takes time to go through. But you gotta be willing to work for it. You gotta be willing to fight. You can't let that shit win. You gotta keep fighting. if you think that you can't handle it alone, you ain't alone. There's people like me here. There's thousands of people who are willing to listen to you if you reach out and ask for help. Ask for that support. If you think you don't have that support, maybe take a good look around, because I damn well can tell you that help, that support is within arm's reach. I bet it's within arm's reach. All you have to do is reach out and take it. So always remember, as I'm going to end it here. Always remember to keep moving forward and believing in yourself. Don't let them fuckers bring you down. You're a fucking badass. And you're gonna kick that depression, anxiety in the ass. You're gonna prove all them haters wrong. You're gonna prove the people who belittle you, all them people, every single one of them, wrong. You're gonna prove them wrong. You're gonna be like, yeah, unlike you that was given everything that you have, I got off my ass and I fucking earned it. You know that raise I got? I earned it. I didn't beg for it. I earned it. Why? Because I fucking believe in myself. I proved that I knew I could do it. I had to believe in myself that I could do it, and I fucking did it. You could do anything as long as you believe in yourself. You can't let that shit beat you down. Because you can be anything you want as long as you're willing to work for it. But if you ain't going to be willing to work for it, you ain't going to be nothing. You're going to be nothing. So always believe in yourself and always keep moving forward. I believe in you. So how about you prove to me that you can do it? Go get that promotion. Put a smile on your face and raise 2 middle fingers in the air and be like, hey, fuck you. You think you can hold me down? Fuck you. I'm going to fight through this shit. I'm going to earn my way. And if you don't like it, fuck you. And if you think you can't do it alone, reach out for help. If you think it's not there, you're wrong, because it always will be. I am Charge Yuki, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.